Good afternoon, good evening, and I'm gonna say good morning for the later, for the slims out there. Heroes Headquarters. It's Thursday, 6 to 8. We are here live and in effect.
Back in business. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check is good. 1, 2.
How you sound? You sound punk?
I sound good. You sound nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check 2. What's good, big bro?
Creators of the HHPOV Hip Hop Point of View. Hip Hop Point of View is the brand.
Like my boy Brav eating his grapes.
Yeah.
Get healthy in and out.
Healthy out.
Hip hop health. That's what you
doing.
doing.
Hip hop health for a day. That's my thing now, man. I do junk food probably like once every other week. One day, and that's it. Everything else is cooked meals and, you know, the tea, the smoothies, fruits, the veggies.
So you're on your grind. Quick question: Are those seedless or are those with the seed?
Seedless.
Seedless.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, now he's gonna break this down.
He's gonna break it down. I used to do the seedless. You know what I mean? It's just quicker, less messier. Not realizing that the seedless are the GMO, or the like genetically made up ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So the ones with seeds are
it's the
more
official.
inclined to be the
real
ones.
ones.
Hey, when we was a kid.
Yeah.
When we was a kid.
When you was just swallow them and spit them out here and there. You know. Well, I just grabbed these early, so you know it's all good though. But had me a nice what was that? Green tea with the ginger. The ginger square,
Really?
which I do every day now. It's different.
What's a ginger square? What's that?
It's ginger. It's ginger, but
packet?
they have it in squares.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, you can freeze it up and you just squeeze it out and it'll dissolve. Like, you can put it in your meals, whatever you're gonna do with it. You know, you keep it nice and fresh. So I do that every day now, which is good.
On your job.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. You know, not trying. Slims is here. I can't never say try in front of this guy. He looks up. He almost choked just now. He looked up like, try? We don't try here. We do. That's what I'm doing. Very interesting, long, exciting, workful week, productive.
How was the Casanova joint?
Yo, let me tell you this right now, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 squares.
Thank you, big bro. What is that again?
Meat bun vegetarian.
What is a meat bun? A meat bun? Gotta take a look at it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I would have took some, but I just ate, so I'm kind of stuffed. A vegetarian meat in the bun, so it's from an animal that never ate another animal. Okay, it's interesting. I'll wait for E. I'll wait for E's remark. No, I'm good. I ate. I would have took it. You know.
It don't really taste like much.
Good.
Yeah. No, it don't taste like meat. No, it does not taste like meat.
He said it tastes like meat, but I don't know what meat you talking about.
But yeah. So you were saying Casanova too?
I wasn't a fan of Casanova. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I wasn't a fan of him.
His music, man.
I wasn't a fan of his music, and I just thought it was just something. I thought it was something like gimmicky about him. I don't know. That's just me. But I had checked out his interview that he had, and he was talking about, you know, how he was robbing people and doing all type of stuff, and he admitted that it was wrong, like he was messed up, and he was like, yo, he didn't even know why he was robbing, because it wasn't like he was in need of it. Like, his mom's had a good job, you know, and was bringing in some money, but he was just doing it because he's in that element, that environment. So he did it, and he was doing some things, and he met some interesting people when he was locked up, and he got connected, and he's real cool. So then that drew me to him to be like, you know what? Let me give boy a chance. Let me see what's up.
So
and
the fact that he admitted it was wrong.
It was just his story. Like the way he was saying it, it was like it was no fabrication to it.
Okay.
Like he, it wasn't like he was saying it to let people know, like, yo, I'm the toughest dude. It was just like, yo, bro, I was a stupid kid growing up doing dumb things for no reason. You admit it. And went to the listening session, and I want to see old boy make it. He just has he has the 50 energy when 50 came out with the Get Rich Die Trying. And he has a song called the Old 50. So, but he brought that energy. I mean, like, he brought that energy, man. I mean, like, everybody in there was like he had everybody wild. The music was good. He's behind Rock Nation's behind him. So I became a fan. I want to see old boy blow. I want to see him represent New York. You know what I'm saying? That'll be another one that we got down. You know what I'm saying? And what's dope about it is that he's skillful and good with the wordplay, but he's not a lyricist, which is good because we don't want to have too many lyricists coming out where it's just like, okay, yeah, now it's another. We have that balance. We had Biggie, we had Jay-Z, we had Nas. It was a balance thing. Everybody brought something, real good to the game. So I think that's coming on now with him, Dave East, and a lot of other people coming out. And
so do you feel that the song with Uncle Murder going boom boom boom, is that his?
That's his. That's not even Uncle Murder.
Who's that?
That's him.
No, that's Uncle Murder on the hook. Going boom boom boom.
He uses that, but that's his thing now.
That's not.
That's his island now. Because
that gotta be him.
Because Uncle Murder uses the East New York. You know what I'm saying? He does that. And he got another one.
Boom, boom, boom.
But he took that from a song that Uncle Murder did. But that's his thing now.
All right. So on that song, is Uncle Murder doing that, or him? Because there's a song that comes out and that's the hook.
Yeah, that's the hook.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I think
it's sampled. They sample Uncle Murder, but Uncle Murder's not on the track.
Okay, just checking.
That's what's crazy because I heard it and I was like, yo, that sound like Uncle Murder. Because I thought it was an Uncle Murder track when I first heard it. I'm like. Then it was like Casanova. I'm like, wait a minute, but that sound. So I think they sampled that, but Uncle Murder's not on it, on the track at all. So it's him. But shout out to Casanova. Shout out to Combat Jack who hosted it. Great event. Shout out to DJ Pretty Lou. He was hosting. He was the DJ of it. Shout out to Born Fly Clothes. And they hosted it as well. It was nice. A lot of.
I got a store.
Yeah, they got a little showroom over there on 36th Street, which is cool. That's like the third time I've been there too. Okay. Shout out. It was a great time. It reminded me of a distant New York. Everybody. Shout out to Manolo Rose. He was in the building. Manolo. My bad. I always mess up his name. Manolo Rose.
Spanish. That's
yeah, I know, right?
Try to go to Manolo.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Though.
Manolo Rose. He was in there. Shout out to Fresher Diggs. He came through. He was there. Jacko. He was there. Jacquay. He was there. I said Jacko.
I don't know who this guy is in front of me right now.
My bad.
But Bravo is trying to be too. He's trying to be too.
I'm too white.
Too French.
Too white. Too French. Too French.
He's trying to be French.
Hey, listen. I was working. I've been working on my. But shout out to all of them.
International listeners?
Sure, yeah. To the international listeners. Shout out to all of them. It was
international.
There was a lot of people in the building though too. There was a lot of people in the building that came through. Get the network, the poly on, talking. Shout out to Dove. Dove came through. Dove does her little thing. Let me tell you, Dove is so humble, bro. Like she played the line like a regular fan, like And I'm like, yo, Dove, like, she said, nah. She said, nah. Well, like, you know, we online. We gonna do the line thing. We gonna wait.
The humble don't stumble, man.
Shout out to Joe.
Stumble.
He was in the building with us. She said, nah, we cool. Came up. Then it was like, okay, no more in there, just me there. Dove said, okay, cool. We're gonna take care of this now. Let's go. And now we're gonna go. And shout out to Dove, Tiger Eye Entertainment. She came through, represented. Hattie, shout out to Hattie dropping that New York gritty. It's coming. It's coming next week. Next week it drops, right? Yeah. Solid project. Again, nice little reviews. Yeah, I heard a little bit from it. And solid project, man. You know, solid project, you know. Just a lot of things going on, a lot of people. Oh, the Biggie Smalls tribute.
Okay.
20 big years.
How was that?
That was nice. The artwork was.
Did you buy anything?
Yeah.
What you bought?
I got this shirt that says 20 big years on it. It's high.
20 big years?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like the way they did that.
Yeah.
20 big years. Okay.
Yeah, so it was nice. Shout out to them. Shout out to you know, Rocco, who did the mural that's over on Quincy. And it's not, is it Bedford and Quincy?
Okay.
I have to get the address. But I know it's on Quincy. He did the mural. He actually did half of the building painted with Biggie Smalls, which was crazy.
That's what's up.
So shout out to him. He threw that event for 3 days. Nice. The publicity and the attention that he got off it was crazy. Actually got a quick interview with him too. So he chopped it up with the HHPOV, the heroes, you know.
Send that up.
Yeah. So
I went to a friend of mine's joint. Met one of our guests over there, El Fudge.
Oh yeah.
And he told me about you actually had a big discussion about Conway and his new action and West Side Gunner.
Wait a minute, Oh, Conway and West Side Gun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he's telling me about them. I did the research. And you heard about them, Slims? Conway, West Side Gun? No? Dude's out of Buffalo, right? So New York is actually expanding to its upstate region. Yeah. No more inner city, 5 boroughs. Yeah. So yeah. And I listened to their work, and I mean, you gonna talk about like gritty
New York,
grimy New York rhyme and beats.
Yeah.
It sound the beats that they were rhyming on were like a more polished RZA.
Yeah.
If RZA went commercial, that's how it would sound.
That would be him.
That's how it would sound.
That'd be him.
But they just come with that, you know, that it's nothing you haven't heard before, but it's kind of like
refreshing.
It's for this generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, you know, because we've heard that sound, we've heard that approach, so it's for this generation. And yeah, they sound like they're about their business, man.
They about their business. And did you know that they signed to Shady Records?
Yeah, Eminem signed them.
Yeah, it signed them. And the funny thing is, Carlos put me on to them about a year and some change ago. Carlos told me about these dudes that, you know, he was dealing with them. You know, he works with them a little bit. And he was like, yo, bro, these guys, man, you gotta get on with them. You gotta get on with them. And I'm like, Lowe's word. So he was telling me about them. I said, yo, it sounds crazy. But we was trying to hook up a situation to get them on and everything, but it was just like they scheduling was crazy. I guess they was in the midst of recording and trying to get that deal, so we couldn't work it out. But we're gonna see what's up. But yeah, he put me on to them about a year and some change ago, and I'm like, shh.
But what's really crazy is the fact that I know I just told you. The fact that one of them is rhyming off the side of his face. He got shot 2 times in his head. So he's rhyming because half of his face is paralyzed. So he's rhyming
Yeah.
through the side of his face because he can't turn his mouth to the regular, so it's stuck to the side. So it's interesting. And then, so automatically the underdog approach is in effect because everybody's looking at you like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah.
You back in business? So like when 50 got shot. Yes, like Blind Fury.
Yeah.
So like when 50 got shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's rhyming to his tooth.
Yeah,
man,
you
with
gotta
that whistle.
you gotta take these people serious when they like that.
So
like,
when you see that, you kind of like, man, it is what it is, man.
yeah.
Ain't no more after this. And I was watching their story and stuff. So shout out to Fudge, man, because he put me on. He was like, yo, man, these dudes, they about their business. I was like, all right.
And what's great about it is
and
that
Fudge is, he messed with Los a lot. They
oh
cool.
yeah,
They
yeah,
from
yeah,
that-
yeah,
they from that
yeah.
era.
So that's what. So he
Yeah.
he was plugged
He probably,
in.
yeah.
He's plugged in with that. What's great about that is that they're and what I like about them too is that they're becoming recognized the old school way, word of mouth.
Mhm.
That's how they're becoming recognized now. Like they getting their buzz up word of mouth.
Yeah.
Like it ain't
in
even,
New York, you really can't sneak up on anybody in New York. You could do that in other regions.
Yeah.
In New York, you can't sneak up on it. And if you do sneak up on somebody in New York, then something's up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, something's up. If you ain't been rhyming, you don't have a buzz. People don't know you. You haven't done an album or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then if you sneak up out of somewhere, something's up. Something is up. But in New York, you usually put that work in.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that.
So congratulations to that. Things like that always give me a little boost of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know, like, don't worry about it, man. If you put it in,
Mm-hmm.
you put it in. Somebody gonna
Yeah, somebody's gonna pay attention to it, man.
So,
we got the we got the date set up. Spoke to Steve
okay.
for the live cipher going for May 20th. Hopefully before that, we can get the 2-year anniversary in. Trying to lock those dates. So April and May should be busy.
Busy.
Getting those functions together.
Busy.
You know what I mean?
Busy. Yeah.
And after that, I know you got Mona. Is that in June?
July.
July?
Yeah, we're here for July, but we got a lot of work with Mona coming up, so we're gonna be busy as well with the Peace for Peace and the Zero campaign.
It's a good look. Should be a good look, man.
Yeah, we putting in that work. We got some things coming up. I'm working on some. We got some things coming up, man. We're just waiting for some confirmation dates. But there's some things in the works that's good news. Good news.
That's always a plus. Shout to Sal, shout to Tilsa, shout to Ref. Have you spoke to Ref lately?
Listen, man, I spoke to Ref. I hit Ref up, and Ref hits me back like a couple days later. He's like, "Yo, listen,
I haven't
some
spoke to
things."
Ref.
He's like, "Yo, some things," and I'm like, "Okay." And
When's the
like,
last time you spoke to him?
he hit me back. When did he hit me back? He hit me back. Today's Thursday. He hit me back Tuesday.
Tuesday? I
Yeah.
haven't spoke to Ref since, I think that Friday. And I've been hitting him like, yo, what up? What's good? What's
Hey, don't feel bad. I was doing the same thing too, and he
like,
hit me
yo,
back, and he was like, I know he was working on a little project, doing a custom Jeep for some guy.
Oh, wow.
He was doing a custom Jeep for a hot second, so
Mm.
I know he was working on that.
That's crazy.
And then
Hold on a second.
then he was just busy with some
Okay.
things, you know.
What's he did? Yeah.
Biggie Smalls.
We all made it.
How did you recognize that? Did you recognize that 20th anniversary of Biggie's passing, Slims?
It's next to Wall Street. Maiden Lane, Wall Street.
On your birthday? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's not going over your head. Yeah. Yeah, because everybody was paying attention to Big, right? Not you? On your day. The greatest rapper died on March 9th, and the greatest man was born on March 9th. Okay, Slims was born on March 9th. So he's saying the greatest man was born on March 9th.
Oh, that's your birthday,
And
March 9th?
the greatest rapper passed
day, man.
on March 9th.
How did the was the models and bottles on that day?
No, music and bottles.
Music. It looks like it's models and bottles in there. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Music and bottles. Oh wow.
We're doing March 26th today.
Get out of here. What venue was it at? Where was it at? Oh, it got shut down. They closed it.
Oh, for good?
Wow. I gotta put the word out.
They're shaking some things up.
We doing huh? Oh yeah. No, I'm talking about like because our school is doing our prom there.
Oh wow.
I gotta holler at them. That's in June though. So I gotta see what's up. I gotta holler.
Yeah, you might
All
you
right.
might have to fix that up quick.
Hold on, brethren.
Oh.
I didn't even know about that, man.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
He said I
They
didn't know.
did a quick checkup and it was a wrap.
He said I didn't know until I called him, but they didn't even call you. He could call you. He was too busy trying to duck no po-po, man.
Too busy dealing with whoever had the function that day.
You all have to do it.
You know what I'm saying? They had to do it, making it happen. So yeah, I didn't speak to Rev. So he's doing the Jeep. Okay, but to make sure he was all right.
Yeah, he's all right. You know,
I know how he gets into his little situation.
some people, you know, like a lot of us, some people go through things and then they just kind of close everybody out. Which
Are you speaking for yourself, Bravo? Are you trying to
no.
create an excuse?
I don't close nobody out. I just totally forget sometimes. That's it.
Okay.
It's not that I close people out of things. But some people that's the way they like to handle it. You know, but it never gets solved like that. You don't never solve it like that by just shutting everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Because you need somebody to talk to.
Especially, you know, that's always good too. You need somebody, but sometimes when you running your own business or people are dependent on you, that could be detrimental. So hey,
I mean, it's hard, man.
Whatever
it's
works.
hard, man. Hey, listen, man. Nobody said becoming an entrepreneur is easy.
Nothing's easy.
You know, nothing's easy.
Nothing's easy, bro. I'm pretty sure when Casanova was robbing, it wasn't easy.
No.
You know what I mean? Nothing's easy, man.
Hell no.
You know?
Hell no.
So did you answer the question?
What was the question?
Is beef between
about the beef? Is it good for
fem
the
season? Is it good for the culture?
I didn't answer it. I could have sworn I did.
Did you? What was your answer?
I think it's good. It's good to a degree, but I think the time that we're in, a lot of people are very sensitive and very emotional, so they don't really know how to do this competitiveness on, especially if you're not a lyricist. First of all, if you're not a lyricist, really, you're not really gonna be into the beef thing because it's like, oh yeah, where are you talking? Well, when I see you, and it's like, come on, my man, it's all love, man. We're just trying to see where your skills at, you know. So, I think it's necessary. I think it's needed because rap is a competitive sport.
So, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking a question. It's necessary to do what? Like, what is it like necessary to establish what? Because when I see people say that, a lot of people had some great comments on our page regarding that particular. But I would love to have them like on the show before I get into depth. But like necessary for what? Like it's good for the culture. You know, I'm like, what's good about it? Like,
I think it's good for your skills to get you on your game. You know, be on your toes. It's like boxing.
So I need to be disrespected to be on my toes.
Some yeah. There's a thing that Yo,
You gotta
but
break
no,
me down.
you know what's
gotta
funny?
talk about my
because
mother
because
and my kids.
somebody said that one time, and they said, "Yo, sometimes you gotta be disrespectful, so people can respect you." It's funny though, but it's true though, because it's like if somebody's always pushing you around and this and this and that and that, the only also now I gotta come out of character for you to let you know that I ain't playing them games like that.
But there's a difference between standing up for yourself, being disrespectful. You know, like there's a difference.
Listen, man. Listen, I think you can be disrespectful in rap, because rap is kind of disrespectful sometimes. Period. In general, you know what I'm saying, and most of the time, people are saying disrespectful stuff, and then when somebody says it to them, now it's a whole different thing. You feel me? So, yo, this is that, and you know, and you get some dirt, be disrespectful back, and then call it even. Because Jay and Nas were disrespectful to each other.
But see, I love when you say disrespectful to each other. When somebody was disrespectful first.
I mean,
so if you're
somebody got to throw the first punch in the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
somebody got to throw.
So if I get disrespectful to you, and then you take disrespectful back, that doesn't go. Y'all both were disrespectful to you. You know what I mean?
I think it's cool when you don't know each other. When you're not cool. If you're cool and you're disrespectful, then that's a different thing. Now I think you crossed the line.
I understand. You getting at each other, you rhyming. It's all gravy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the better MC. I'm the best MC that ever did it. You know, a lot of hip hop is quoted with those, you know, self affirmations of how ill I am and I'm the illest. You know what I mean? Like, you would think Cannabis was always battling the way he started his rhymes, and he would even before he had beef with LL or anybody, it just sounded like he had a problem. Like, some of those cats, like there's some rhymers, some MCs that they sound like that they have beef already. Like Cassidy is one of them.
Yeah,
rhymes like he has beef already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's already letting you know. Drag On is one of them. You know what I mean? They just come off like that. But I don't really understand when you like getting at people's families and their children, like their mothers. You know that I don't see no room in that. That's just gonna end bad. If it's staged, because like if it's like a film where we know it's fake and there's an R on it, you know it's restricted. It is what it is. But
I mean, you're right. You're right. But I think sometimes some people, you gotta throw that extra dirt on them.
Now, it's good for entertainment. You know what I mean? If it's official and it's entertainment, I get it. But sometimes you don't know for sure. And also, you're setting an example, man. Like hip hop has become so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy now. Like it's about disrespect. Like how bad can I disrespect? Did you disrespect me? Like and I get it. You know what I mean? We all in the jungle. You know, we all holding our own. But that's not you know, when you see the Nas, like for example, Ice Cube and
NWA
and NWA beef was because of the contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That became because of that. Now the first beef that we all know about is at least that I know about, I'm pretty sure there's one before, was the one between BDP and MC Shan.
Yeah.
I really don't know how that started.
There was a story. I forgot. There was a story. Like they did say it, but I forgot. I forgot what it was.
But exactly. your man KRS came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And just was, to my knowledge.
Yeah. And
for everybody who recalls that story.
And destroyed and just kind of like
It just
He
just
kinda-
out of nowhere.
He just kind of just like took the whole bridge away. Right?
Yeah, and
Right.
everybody was like, "Yo, what was this
Yeah.
from?" And I think that started. So we don't know what that beef was
Yeah.
about. Now you look at the NWA. Another high beef was the NWA and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
That beef, I don't know where that came from. I really don't know. I mean, no, that was because of the contracts. That was because of the contracts. Boom. Then I remember the Ice Cube and Common joint.
Yeah.
I don't know how that came about. I don't know how that came about. It was a
The love, I love her. Yeah. Oh, when Common said that thing in the line about Ice Cube, right? He mentioned something. Yeah, yeah. I think that might have started. Yeah,
that started the line.
yeah. But hey, talking about that, not to get off a topic, but hey, Ice Cube, boy, when Ice Cube had problems with people or the blacks, he was going at him.
Ice
He's
Cube is
good.
one of those
He's-
that sounds
he's
like he
going
always had beef as well. You know what I'm saying? There's certain MCs that they just sound like they always got beef when they rhyming.
Yeah.
So it really makes when I mention a name specifically, you really think it's a problem because that's how he is. That's how he sounds.
Yeah.
Like Fat Joe. Fat Joe's one of those voices that
Yeah.
real commanding, real big voices. Pac. You know what I mean? So now the Pac and Big beef. We all know what that beef was about.
Yeah.
You know, because he allegedly thought he was,
Tapping, sleeping with the wife and things.
nah. He thought that he was trying to kill him
Oh yeah.
in the D&D joint. So that's what he thought. You know what I mean? So that beef started. Now, the Jay and Nas joint, like people like Nas is quoted to say that I don't know where that came from. You know what I mean? Jay just got at him, and there's this thing that there has to be a top MC for the culture.
Oh, I do know why the beef started with
Why?
Jay and Nas. It's crazy because I was watching the interview with It started because of K Slay. This is what I heard on the interview. It's because of K Slay, because of Jay went to Slay and gave him an exclusive track, and he wanted Slay because at that time Slay was the one that was just breaking everything in the streets, and he did something. So basically, Jay and K Slay had a good relationship, and it was more of the record label that started the beef between Jay and Nas. Because of something that the stations wasn't playing, like certain stations they wasn't playing something, they was only playing this. So Nas went to whatchamacallit, to Slay to get a record broken in the streets and everything, get that buzz, get that street buzz up, and it kind of blew real big, and Jay didn't know nothing about it. And Jay kind of felt offended he felt that, Slay, you're my DJ, I'm giving you exclusives, so for you to take something from Nas and blow it and not discuss it with me, you know what I'm saying, he kind of felt offended, and that's how the beef kind of started. It's interesting.
What'd you see?
I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at my history, because I watch these interviews and these documentaries now late at night just to be in it, just to really be in that hip hop mode. And I'm gonna definitely pass it to you.
Okay.
And we can probably,
Yeah, we gotta check that out.
whatever. It was interesting because when I checked out, I said, "Oh shit, that's how it started. That's crazy," and it was like, and it made sense. It made a lot of sense how they was talking about it and thing and this nature. So I'll definitely pass that to you. I would definitely pass that to you.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Because the question now becomes: so if you were, let's say, a big label, right, and things were moving the way they were moving, and you had an artist that was doing very well,
Yeah.
but another artist from another label, which is reputable, was doing very well too, and sort of like Future and Drake right now.
Yeah.
Would you be like, yo, you got to go at him? You got to establish your station as the station.
Me personally, I couldn't do it because I'm not gimmicky, you know, and we're from an era of like, if it's a problem and we really got a problem, then we got a problem. Like, we're not gonna, you know, fake something to say we have a problem, because you know, you never know how somebody that's not in the mix might take it a whole nother way, and that's how these when these beefs start and then it goes to another level, it's always the crewmen. You know what I'm saying? It's never really the artists that do it, because, you know, they can pay. They don't want to jeopardize, you know,
or they're on Front Street. You know what I mean?
They can't really risk it like that. So a lot of times it's always started with the crew. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I might talk a little, you know, little mess here and there that I know is true.
But you wouldn't advise your artists,
Nah.
go for the throne. Go for the undisputed heavyweight champion.
Nah, I mean, I just be like, yo, get these bars up, man, and just crush. Like, there's nobody's your friend. That's it. Okay. Like, nobody's your friend. So just don't single one person out. Just go at everybody. That's how I would do it.
Go at everybody?
Like, nah, what I'm saying is that, like,
so you can be blacklisted?
No, what I'm saying is that, like, you know how like when you're rhyming and you're artists, like
rhyme like those artists that rhyme like I'm the best MC.
Yeah, I'm coming at everybody, not just you. You know, it's no one's safe.
Okay.
So that's how I would do it.
Okay. All right. Because it's interesting, man. I just don't. I've never really heard that in other genres and other cultures
that
like
they do that.
Like, you don't hear Johnny Cash
going at like
going at Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
for the undisputed
that'd be
country title.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting beef too. That'd be interesting. How would they beef though? Let me get that guitar. Yeah, get that drum. Hit that drum a little bit harder.
You know, your family's trailer trash. You know what I'm saying? I never really heard that. You know what I mean? So I just don't. I think it. You know, now that I've looked at it, before it was hot.
Yeah.
You know, when we was younger, we was coming up.
Yeah,
you heard the new.
It was the thing.
You heard the beef with that.
But I think when we was coming up, it was dope, because like, dudes was really competing to be number one. Everybody wanted to be mentioned. Everybody wanted to have they lyrics quoted and this and that. So I think it was more in the spirit of like my skills, whereas in now, because a lot of emotions and a lot of people are sensitive and they feel some type of way, like if you diss me, you know, you're taking away my money, you know, taking away my money. Now, you know, they get a little bit more personal.
So and one of the reasons why I asked that was because we were having a conversation, and the conversation was, you know, it's hard to like come at somebody when you looked up to that person.
Yeah.
Right. So for example, you know, I don't know if Nicki looked up to Remy coming out. I'm pretty sure Remy had an influence. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Kim. I know Nicki was influenced by Kim. Yeah. I know that for a fact. Big. So those type of. So it's hard to come at somebody you influenced, that influenced you, or had a big stake in your success. You know what I mean? Yeah. So people was like, so I was looking at albums, and people were like, I'm not unbelievable. Ready to Die. Illmatic. Yeah. Reasonable Doubt. Yeah. So people kept telling me, they were like, you know, shout to the crew. We're gonna do a crew conversation. It's called Crew Conversation. Okay. Where they were like, Illmatic stands alone from Reasonable Doubt, from Ready to Die. Not Ready. Is it Ready? Big's first album.
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Yeah.
Boom. It's like it stands alone.
No.
And I had thought that it was like, I would say they were neck and neck.
Everything is neck and neck.
Yeah, so it'd be Illmatic, it would be Reasonable Doubt, it'd be Ready to Die. They were all right next to each other. Yeah. But they made an amazing point that I had to concede. Like, you know what, you're right.
What was that?
Fudge made a great point. So he said that, and you agree with me, right?
What?
So you agree that they were all standing together.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I had the same conversation at the art gallery for Biggie Smalls. We had the same conversation. So go, and I'm gonna speak mine.
It's hard to say that because Big and Jay were influenced by Nas. So they were directly influenced by Nas when he came out. So to kind of like put them right next to like classic albums, they said nah. Nas's was kind of raw. There was no Nas's energy. There was no necessarily.
Yeah.
You couldn't see a direct influence from Nas. Nas was just going there. And he was on another page. You know what I mean? Not to say that he didn't follow the path of all lyricists in hip hop to that moment, but you didn't see a direct influence. But with Big and Jay, they were directly influenced by Nas.
What's crazy is that
the album covers, you know what I mean?
What's crazy is that the album covers was everybody had a unique album cover.
Nah, Big's album cover was just like Nas's cover.
The Child?
The Child. The Child.
Nah.
So nah.
I mean, yeah, they had a baby. Nas had the.
Did you say Nas?
Nas was like a little kid and with the image in the projects.
Yeah.
Biggie had the little kid, just a baby.
Yeah.
With Ready to Die. Like, I'm born a baby, but you're born ready to die.
I don't know if the album was called Born Ready to Die.
No, it's Ready to Die. But the baby, he was a toddler. And it's you're born ready to die. Like you're born with
I understand the philosophy.
You're dying. That's what they say how the album, that's why the album was made that way.
Okay.
Now, interesting that you say that and you say and listen, I think the reason why they're gonna say Nas stood out from everybody else was because Nas was young.
Very young.
Nas was young.
Very young.
You're coming out with these lines of snuffing nuns and all type of things, and so his mindset was totally against the grain of what everybody was doing. You feel me? So with his mindset totally different from everybody else, I think that's why everybody kind of setting Nas like Nas was like this thing. But I'm gonna say we just had this earlier conversation, right, Slims, when we was talking about a balance. When I said there was a balance of like not too many lyricism, not too many artists or lyricists. You can't have too many lyricists, because then what happens is that you just have this one joint of just lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in Big was more charismatic. He had a humor, and he wasn't afraid to talk that talk like I'm fat, I'm ugly, you know, I'm bum, I'm this and this and that, but I'm still the man. You know what I'm saying? So Big played off of his flaws, which made people love him. You feel what I'm saying? Jay was already on a money machine type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't see how he can be influenced by Nas when he was already on some money shit from the jump. Like, look at the album cover. He's in a suit already. People in rap wasn't in suits, wasn't dressing in suits. Am I right? The only one that we had dressing in suits, and the only one that I think that influenced Jay, because he's already said it, was Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was already on some grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was the only rapper in rap that was dressing on some suits. I'm a grown man. You know, he wasn't playing the little kid stuff. So Jay kind of went with the grown man business stuff. He came out with that already, Reasonable Doubt. Everything was about the hustling game. Big's album was about the life in Brooklyn of we do whatever we got to do to survive and to live. When Nas was just a young gun just ready to let everybody have it. So I don't think Nas was influencing them. I think Nas made them see like, oh, we got a young dude out here on this. Let's get it up now. So I think, because if you listen to the albums, their albums are totally different from each album. Totally different.
Whose albums are totally different?
Nas's album, Big's album, and Jay's album. They're all totally different.
Oh, the son of G Rap?
Yeah, because he was influenced by G. That's that Queens.
He was
influenced by G.
I could see that G Rap. I could see
and what I told
Rakim. A lot of people said Rakim as well.
And what I said was Jay was influenced by Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, you can see that. But I would do want to say that. But remember, Jay was rhyming a certain way. He was rhyming a certain way, and he was spitting fast, doing that twister thing, and then here comes Nas with, I'm gonna talk about the streets, I'm gonna talk about getting this money, and I'm gonna talk about, you know, the life I see in the streets. Then Jay's album, you know, in my lifetime, all those things became about the hood stories.
But was Jay
Big as well?
But
Big was talking shoot 'em up, bang bang,
and robbing
and stealing. He wasn't really kicking the stories of the hood and how the hood plays out. You know what I mean? Then came the stories. So Nas made this album that made New York and the inner city or the projects or the hood so vivid. And now it became, I want to tell a story about my hood. And I want to tell a story about my hood. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get you. But
people weren't really telling the stories about their hood like that.
But the thing is too, that's interesting, because we had this talk. Remember, we spoke about Big and everything and what they brought to the game. Nas brought that street life storytelling to the game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Big brought that glamour. Let's have fun. Let's get some. You know, let's have fun. Let's get some money. Let's ball out in these clubs and let's do that. You know, and Jay brought that the business to the game on, like, it's about money.
So that you're talking about impact. We talking about that.
But I'm saying,
album.
but I'm
you
saying,
talking about longevity.
No. What I'm trying to say is that product. Like, if you listen to each, that's going to be the thing. I think we should all go home, listen to these albums.
I did, bro.
This week.
I just did. What you were saying?
Juan said that Nas stories were about survival, and just was about to come up. Big's album music was about already made.
I'm gonna say
I want to be clear about this piece.
This is a great conversation.
I want to be clear about this.
This is a great
piece.
conversation.
What we heard in Big that was about coming up, I think, was Puff. Puff is the one that said, throw that glamour, we get money. You know what I mean? Throw that in there. You know what I mean? Because the era that Big was coming into was the shoot 'em up, bang bang. It was the, you know, glorifying the streets. Puff said, you got that with you, Big, but throw a little bit of this in there. Next thing you know, Big blew off the throw that glamour in there. Throw that womanizer in there. And that's what won. Right? Juicy, One More Chance. Those are the things that catapulted, you know, Big to where he was, where, you know, he started doing R&B songs. Now he's featuring R&B. It pumped. Nas was never that guy. I've never glorified, you know, I'm a womanizer. It wasn't like that. He was talking the street stories. Jay followed that blueprint, started doing R&B joints. You know what I mean? But remember, Nas is the one that started, look, I'm going to do these street stories, like Wong said, the survival stories. And then these guys were doing that as well. right? Because if you listen, Juice, One More Chance was remixed. It wasn't on the album. It wasn't on Ready to Die.
Yeah.
And Juicy was a story about the streets and how I'm trying to come up and how bad it was for me. Right? That's what it was all about. Dead presidents. That's what it was about. Like, I like what you said though. Jay was about the money because dead presidents to represent me. You took a line from if you telling me Jay was all about the money, but he took a line directly from Nas's joint, then the influence is clear. You took a line from somebody's album to encapsulate what you wanted to do.
But is it
when Nas is telling you, I'm out for presidents to represent me. Get money.
Yeah.
That's what Nas said. But Jay was like, me too.
But
matter of fact, but me too so much. But I'm gonna sample it.
But the thing was though was that
and make it my single.
But Jay was actually getting the money. Nas was still a street dude in the projects, and I'm not saying that jumping on Jay like, yo, he was money, but Jay was already getting money. They did they joint independently, so you can't be more about the money than that.
But listen, Jay's get money by himself as opposed to Dash and Biggs combined get money.
But that's what you do as a hustler.
I know, but you don't know how much get money is combined. Right? I'm getting a couple dollars, you getting a couple dollars, Sal getting a couple dollars, Slim's getting a couple dollars. We put a couple dollars together. We got a lot of dollars now.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, but I'm the front man. So we all put a couple dollars in, but I'm the one rhyming. I'm the one in the video. I'm the one driving. I'm the one at the shows. So you think I'm the one that's getting all the money? When Biggs said they put a lot of money into that.
I know they put a lot of money.
And it was to the point where Dame was like, we gonna fund this ourselves. So it lets you know who was getting the money. Not to say Jay wasn't. Nas was getting a couple of dollars. He was good in the hood. We don't know how much money he was making, but he was enough to be fresh.
What I'm just trying to say is that I don't think Nas, like how you put it, you make it seem like if it wasn't no Nas. And I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying how you put it out there.
I am saying that. I am saying that.
You making it seem like if it wasn't no Nas, it wouldn't have been no Big and no Jay.
I agree. I'm saying that because I'm not saying because I'm a Jay fan, because I can see the trajectory of Jay's career change somewhere. You were talking original flavor, I'm slicker than this, I'm slicker than that, da-da-da, metaphor. Then all of a sudden, you went into stories. You went into talking about the come up. You went into talk about the game, the hustle game.
But
something changed.
Because when I look at influence, I look at when you say influence, I look at the influence as like you're almost copying or mimicking someone else as influence. But I don't think they copied. They didn't. To me, I don't see that they copied. I just see them as the competition. As we got to come with this because this young boy
they didn't
is
copy.
serious.
I wouldn't say copy. You were saying something, Sal?
I got underscore sprinkles on top.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were storytellers. Nas stories were more about life experiences,
Mm-hmm.
not just his, but the hood in general. Big stories were simply about base level hustling.
Mm-hmm.
And they also put if it wasn't for Biggie's death, I don't think Jay's music would have made the transition it did because Big's influence wasn't there anymore.
Everybody keeps saying that.
But I mean, but you gotta understand too. You gotta understand too. In the first video for Dead Presidents to Represent Me, who's in the video? Big. I think AZ is in there.
Yeah, AZ's in it.
AZ's
but you gotta understand, these are all Brooklyn dudes that's like real close in the vicinity to each other, so they're cool with each other. Mm-hmm. And not to knock,
but there's
like,
a lot of Brooklyn dudes they could have got in there.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that like Big's death didn't have nothing to do with Jay, which is because it's true. Like anytime there's a void, someone's gonna fill that. You know what I'm saying? I practically think that if Big didn't pass, Jay would have got his fame a little bit faster because of Big was here, because he would have been side by side with Big. You understand what I'm saying? So I think when Big passed, he actually had to work harder now to prove that he can fill that void.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I could see that. Where Jay's like, yo, this is my shot. Unfortunately, it's through an unfortunate number of events, but here's my shot. I could go for it. Yeah, I could see that.
And you got to put in that work, because now you gotta train.
So the question becomes, you don't think Jay would have went for it had Big would have been alive?
I think he would have went for it. I think he would have went for it, but I think it would have been quicker. And I think it would have been quicker. And I just think that he wouldn't have had to work so hard, because every time Jay accomplished something, they said he had to catapult or something. Oh, he wouldn't have been this famous if he didn't marry Beyonce. So it was like that. Like, he's always gotten shade for his accomplishments. Like, so every time he gets somewhere, somebody's always throw something at him.
So the question to you is, would Jay have went for it
if Big was still here? Yeah, I think so.
So you think he'd have tried to go and become the sole numero uno, the jefe, over Jay? You think over Big?
I think they would have been competing. I think they would have been competing a lot.
Okay.
Constantly.
So what does this tell you? So now that you said that, what does this mean now that Big is gone? He's trying to establish himself, but he figures, I need to go at Nas, because I think subconsciously he knows Nas is in everybody's top New York MC.
But he said that.
Okay.
He admitted that, and he has one of the most quotable lines to this day. Everybody says that. Who's the top 5 MC? Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas? So that line right there, he says it. He acknowledges his competition. Mm-hmm. He's always acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? But
I think he put his name in there as a self-affirmation. I think when people ask who's the best MC, I think it was like, at the point that he was thinking, it was like Nas, because think about it. If you're considering yourself the best MC, but you're heavily influenced by what this person is doing, so what are you saying right now? Well, what are you saying to the public in your music, in your art, if you're heavily influenced by that person? And that person is still relevant. That person is still doing this thing.
See, my thing is, I just don't look at the influence like that. Like me, I just don't look at it like that. I just look at it as like the era, and this hip hop was so brand new at that time, and everybody was trying to fight to have a name.
I think you have to recognize influence, because everybody doesn't want to. Like, it's like a stain or a blemish on your track record if you don't admit, yo, this dude is the person I woke up to, I slept to. Like, I know every single line. I have his outfits. Yeah. I went and bought the same exact outfit. You know what I'm saying? I know every person he said thank you to on his album because I read the CD back and forth.
Well.
Say again? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say influence. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it was more competition, and I think it was more of close knit. And we're at a time right now where like it's about us.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do what I gotta do to outshine you. Now it's your job to do what you gotta do to outshine me. You know what I'm saying? And keep yourself relevant.
With that said, we got a break, halftime.
Pictures and promos
with ourselves, based on Sal Good, music director call. So come back. We got Our guest coming up right now. We getting into our new second half show.
That's it.
Tune in, stay tuned. I know we on a live. Whoever tuned in, Sprinkles, Juan, appreciate y'all.
Yo.
Thanks for tuning in. We got you.
Yo.
Buddha, what up?
What's up, Buddha? Yeah. Buddha shouts me out the other day when I was like, yo, bravo, Kingsbridge.
Heroes Headquarters. Heroes Headquarters. Heroes Headquarters.
Yeah. Welcome back.
We back in business. Hip hop point of view. Lee, what up? I see you over there, man. Check your mic out. We about to get involved. Trying to get some technical action going.
They know the voice. I'm in the building.
This is the Bronx Barry White. The Bronx Barry White over there. Lee, what's up, man?
Hey, shit, man.
How we doing, man?
Here, man? You know.
Check your mic. See if your mic sound nice.
Yo, 1, 2, mic check.
Mike good.
Yeah, I think it's there, mic good.
Mike good.
So Lee, man, let's go back. Last time we had y'all here, Rowdy Boys was in effect. Knocked down the I was freestyling. Energy was goofy in here. You had like three joints apiece. Oh, the link. I got you on the link. Text you the link right now. So it was on and going. There you go. I got you.
Sending me something, just, you know what I'm saying?
So since then, what was going on? What was going on since then? This had to be. I think this was the summer of. It was the summer of
2015.
Summer of 15. Think back to summer of 15. What was happening in summer 15?
We was moving.
You was moving and shaking. Okay.
There's a lot that we could have been doing at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But we was moving. But we was operating, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, when as a group, everybody got to be at the same. Everybody got to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? At the same time.
At the same time.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's not happening, there's going to be confusion later on,
for
or
sure.
if not right then and there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when y'all was when y'all was moving, right, at that time, was it like, yo, 24 hours trying to come up, or some cats was still getting money or trying to, you know, do other things to feed their families, or you was just straight dropping everything and moving in that direction?
And like, you know, as artists coming up from where we come from, bro, everybody going through it out here.
Absolutely.
And we trying to leave the street thing alone as far as, you know, hustling and doing what niggas normally doing, all that, and they just focus on straight music, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to just focus on the music and not have a nice financial income coming in the back that, you understand what I'm saying?
Say
So
no more.
we trying to stay out of trouble at the same time. Nothing is happening.
Nothing's happening. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
you know, as a team, we supposed to make this shit work together.
What are you thinking at that time? Are you like, this is what it's about, though. This is what everybody talk about. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be a struggle.
Yeah, I like, nobody can expect for it to be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We got different people involved. You know what I'm saying? And we put our trust in the people, just like they could put our trust in us as far as when it come to creating the music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It just don't take one person to create. It take a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not just about
It's
music.
not just
it's
about
business. It's,
okay. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? It's about chemistry and all that in that studio when niggas is working. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we get to the studio, we make something magical happen. You feel me?
Okay.
We with the right team, but you know, like I said in the beginning, like if everybody not on the same page, it's gonna be confusion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I know me personally as media who was listening to y'all and came with everybody to interview me, Brob, Sad. We was all there interviewing. We were waiting for something to do with homage, right? That's the next thing we were waiting for. Did you hear homage?
The sampler, some of the samples.
Yeah, I never actually heard the
like
track
some
though.
of the
So what? That's what we was all because I remember you telling us, yo, homage is coming out, blah blah blah. This is what we waiting for, boom boom boom. But ultimately, we heard some samples, seen some videos, seen a lot of dudes in the car on the top of the car.
I was amped. I was amped because I was like, yo.
See y'all riding through, wilding out.
I was like,
what was happening then?
Well, not for nothing, Rick has such an ill vision that, you know what I'm saying, I respect that joint. Like, all jokes aside, like, I respect the view he had, because...
What was the vision he had?
For something great to happen, bro. He, you know what I'm saying? He had his mind on it, you know what I mean? He know what he was doing, basically, is what I'm saying. He know what he was doing, but, things happen, bro, and,
So greatness in terms of, y'all about to blow, the biggest group coming out of the Bronx.
That's just what was supposed to happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with me, Bang, even with Heidi, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We had it popping way before anybody got involved. You understand what I'm saying? We had this shit moving before I'm gonna keep it 100 right. We had this shit popping before anybody got involved with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? We already had a serious movement. That's why niggas got involved.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And what made y'all become a group? The Rowdy. What made y'all get cause I remember you said it was you, Bang, and Hattie.
That's who it was in the beginning.
And what made y'all say I know you told me about why y'all moved. Yeah, everybody had a different idea.
It's a lot on, you know what I'm saying, on that aspect and all that. You know what I'm saying? My bro Chico, he was the main one. You know what I'm saying? That was out here, yo, free Chico. You know what I'm saying? But he was the main one. Like it was him. When he left, it's just
it broke it up.
It didn't break it up, but he left what we was doing in the hands of the family and all that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And we followed that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that when a major piece on the chessboard is not there, you know what I'm saying? You gotta try to figure out what other box you gonna land on when everything is covered.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he's a major piece on the chessboard. Like I was a major piece on the chessboard. Like Bandana Red was a major piece on the chessboard. Like Flip was a major piece on the chessboard. Youngie was a major piece on the chessboard. Hottie was a major piece on these chessboards. And then when shit start happening and different emotions start to come into play, niggas start to go their way, we start to go our way. We started to believe in what we thought was gonna happen.
That's you hear the story all the time. It never changes. So now, fast forward, you're down with Rick. You got Rowdy Boys moving. Nobody sounds like y'all. There's no elements of the group like y'all. You'll never see
that ever again.
There's no elements that's part of the group like y'all.
Yeah.
And then, did something happen where first y'all was skeptic, but then y'all realized we got it? What made y'all say? Because I know when y'all first got together as a group, y'all were feeling each other out.
Shit was dope from the door. Like, when you know something.
Yeah.
When you put a pair MJs on, you like, nah, these is dumb.
Yeah, these are, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was dope from the door.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Undeniable shit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it ain't real. It was dope from the door. But like I said, when it's different emotions and different, it's gonna be a situation if everybody ain't on one accord, bro. I got to want it for you just like as much as you want it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's not happening, bro, we on the wrong team.
Now, so right now, everything is at freeze. Everything is freeze right now.
As far as I know. As far as what?
As far as Rowdy coming out with an album, it's frozen.
This shit's over, bro. I'm not gonna say it's over, but ain't nothing happening.
It's frozen.
You know what I'm saying? Because certain people only know what the.
Yeah, you
go
curse.
ahead. Go ahead.
I love when people ask
you.
Why you ask that? Why you ask that? Why you ask that?
Nah, because I speak with passion, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
You speaking, man.
And I'm just
go
saying,
for it. Go for it.
If somebody, and whoever's listening and everything like that, if you got an opinion, call up, man, so I can see how you feel. But when certain motherfuckers don't know what they doing, is involved in your situation, it's gonna be destruction. Niggas that don't understand shit, and just because you know the game, don't mean you doing the right shit.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put the mic down. 'Cause that shit right there, B.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I know a
shit's
lot of niggas that
REAL.
know the game
Yeah.
That shit's
inside
REAL.
and out. But that don't mean you won't do me wrong, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit is aggravating, my nigga, to know not just me, hundreds of millions of people out there that love their career and want to go somewhere. It's going through this shit, bro.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
When this nigga's gonna stop this shit? When this nigga's gonna say, you know what? Let me put my pride to the side and make this shit work for the sake of the culture,
Exactly.
hip hop.
Exactly.
Niggas don't respect that shit no more. It's all about niggas' feelings, and that's why we don't get no fucking where. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot I could say right now. I could point niggas' names out. Name motherfucking thing gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? But this shit is aggravating. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it happened this way. You know what I'm saying? Manipulations and miscommunications and misunderstandings with people that cannot comprehend or understand shit that they don't know about.
Now here's a question, because I always told myself, even with our crew, our little movement, our hip hop point of view movement, if I ever saw it going a certain way, we had to huddle up.
Huddling up. You huddle up with people that's willing to huddle.
So they wasn't even ready. So when you saw it taking a hard left, they didn't even.
I'm the
you
one
couldn't
that
even
try.
huddle.
I try. But when I see like, just because you older than me don't mean you right.
Yeah.
All right, never.
Exactly.
I learn shit from young niggas all day long.
You never
But don't
lied.
think that because you older than me, I can't put you in your motherfucking place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I say something to you and it's real, accept it coming from a younger dude and respect me for knowing what I know or speaking how I speak, because I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't reach this age being an asshole or a jackass. You understand what I'm saying?
If I was,
And even if I was,
if I'm telling you something,
at
it
least
makes
take
sense.
it, like,
Yeah.
if it makes sense, keep it 100, man. Don't fuck that. All right, I heard you, but let's get to work though. And if all of us can't get together and huddle, bro, it won't work. See, when you bring your team together and y'all get in the huddle to understand, yo, we got to come to this understanding with everybody, not just me. Everybody got to be, you know what I'm saying? Come to understanding. If we can't do that as a team, we're not going to get nowhere together.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to get nowhere together, bro. This person listening to this person, that person here, what this nigga say, this nigga, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. I'm going to keep it 100. If a nigga got a problem, nigga can come holler at me about anything. You know what I'm saying? Lee ain't never been scared to say anything out of his mouth, a.k.a. the lion, because that's what I'm running with right now. You understand what I'm saying? But I never been afraid to voice my opinion to nobody. It's just that, are you a man to accept what I'm telling you is real?
and you could disagree. You ain't telling nobody.
Yeah,
they
I'm,
can't.
yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna look at you different if you trying to fight a fact that I'm telling you. Oh, word, you trying to? Oh, you ain't trying to hear? That's just real shit. This is facts. What I'm saying. Oh, so you don't give a fuck? All right, cool. I see where you at with it though. You understand what I'm saying?
so moving through this process, and you watching it crumble. People going.
That shit hurt, bro.
Oh man,
You hear me? What I'm telling you? Look at me in my face, bro.
I can't even look at you right now, man.
You know what's funny?
Yo, my nigga, that shit hurt, bro. To know that you put in all that work, not you, the team. I'm talking about everybody, and I'm not putting aside the niggas that put up bread for this shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I don't fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? If niggas is listening, I don't fuck with niggas, bro. That can't do business right.
Yeah.
So when like niggas put up bread for this shit, bro, that hurt because ain't nothing coming. They ain't getting nothing out of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told niggas, read about the gang, bro. If y'all don't know about it, do your research. If you chose not to do that,
That's on.
that's on you, nigga. Don't put that shit on nobody else.
Did you feel like as you were going through, you knew enough to not let this happen, or you was in it and next thing you know, it happened?
I knew enough, bro, to where this shit could have worked, man. minus the emotional feelings niggas was going through, because everybody in the group was going through emotional feelings, and everybody outside the group was going through emotional feelings. Our fans was going through emotional feelings about what the fuck was going on.
I was.
Because now they looking at shit like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But nobody really knows the story.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It'll come out. It'll come out, bro. I'm not really here to put niggas on blast, but if I did, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm keeping it 100.
Because it's not like we can move forward without people not knowing what it is.
Yeah, niggas is gonna know what it is.
I ain't gotta put it out on Front Street, but you gotta know before we move on.
That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So, like at the end of the day, my nigga, we came in for a bigger situation, for a bigger picture, bro. That's the change the game and put it back to where it was at. I'm talking about shit, for the culture of hip hop to make this shit. Oh shit, these motherfuckers. Like I wanted niggas to be like, yo, who the fuck is these niggas? And it was already stamped.
It was
already stamped,
bro.
Who was coming out the Bronx sounding like that, man?
And you but you know what's crazy though? Everything, the energy, the vibe. But you know what's crazy though?
It's too crazy.
And I don't want to throw the stigma on it, but yo, is this a curse for the borough of the Bronx? Because no, let's keep it 100. The Bronx, yo, we have some of the dopest
illest MCs
that you will never hear, because it's always something that pulls a nigga back down. Somewhere down the line, something
or somebody,
and it's like that. It's always like that. When is the last time that we've had? When is a new artist that we've had from the Bronx that everybody's cheering for, and they be like, yo?
I'm talking about not a just now artist. I'm talking about an artist that's gonna be here for a second. I'm not trying to put no artist down that just came up out the Bronx. I'm talking about longevity.
For real.
This is what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who, like, when we gonna have one of them?
And the real MC at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
you
real
MCs.
MCs.
It's real MCs out there, my dude, that they scared to get in the game because they know all the creep shit that go on with this shit, bro.
I can't say that the Bronx is cursed, but I gotta say that the Bronx, they not learning from the situations.
Nah,
man.
You know what I could say? That's true.
They're not
That's
learning
true.
from the situation.
But
man.
if we stick together, which will never happen.
Which never happens.
You understand what I'm saying? If we stick together, which that will never happen, we'll be probably the most powerfulest in the game. I'm talking about the Bronx.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's so much. It's
all
so
the
much
boroughs.
history.
I'm not excluding no boroughs, bro. You understand what I'm saying? This is New York City we talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the BX, bro,
There's so much history.
we gotta stand up, Mo.
We do.
Now see, like I believe in certain things. Like I believe like it's in your genes. Like when you come out the Bronx, you know our elders, we are the sons and daughters of the cats who made it, who invented it. You know what I'm saying? So what's coming out our blood is way different. You know what I mean? We got a different look on stuff. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to follow no trends. What we do is the trend. So,
but Lee said two key things that I've always said, and I just mentioned this early. One is the ego, the pride, and two is niggas sensitive, man. Niggas is real emotional out here nowadays, man. They don't know how to just chill and exactly. Let's just do business.
But
like,
Lee, why would they? They never did business before.
Even the
they
niggas
never
that did do business,
they
got pride issues and all that, bro.
No, there's no excuse for that.
Put that shit to the side,
there's
man.
no excuse for that.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you got these young cats, right? Like think about it.
You can't blame. You heard what you just said?
Yeah.
What you said?
These young cats.
They young, bro.
They young.
So you can't really blame.
You can't really blame them. And now
For
you
not
put them
knowing.
you put them in an arena, Lee, where there's mad paperwork, mad action,
shit that they don't know about.
They don't know about.
A real nigga supposed to sit them down
and tell them and let them know what's up.
And
And
if you're not willing to learn nothing, I can't show you shit.
yeah. Now, but his other thing too, if you sitting down and I'm explaining it to you and you don't get it, you better break it down so I can understand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know all those terminologies, but you gonna break it down, put it in my language.
You do that, and they get up, yo. I feel you, fit. You right. Mm-hmm. And then go outside, smoke a blunt, and nigga forget everything you just told.
Oh yeah, now you got a problem. You got a bigger problem.
This is what go on every day in our community, in our hood, in this industry.
Oh yeah,
this music shit.
The minute they move to another level, it's like they're on another planet.
So, bro, I'm tired of getting sold stories and all that from the story sellers.
The dream merchants.
What I'm saying?
The dream hustlers.
The dream hustlers. I'm tired of being sold stories to the story sellers.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm not with that no more, man. That shit is corny.
Here's a big question I have for you.
It takes a lot out of you.
And we were speaking about, but we never. Now, let's get to some things that when you were rocking and rolling that you were shocked about. Like when or who or what made you realize, because you knew we was the one. You knew what was going on was solid. But who from outside was like, that shocked you, that was like, yo, what y'all got is a problem.
The people that I never met in my life. Oh, yo, you wanted to... Oh, shit. Oh. That's when I went back to the homies and was like, yo, listen, my nigga. Niggas is running down on niggas that don't even know us. That know us through this, but never met us. Bro, we got it. We can't play with this shit.
Shout to Heather, man. I remember when Heather.
Shout out to Heather.
When Heather first gave us
Heather, bro.
the bio of the Rowdy Boys.
Real talk. Shout out to Heather.
No, for real.
Like, word.
I was like this. How come I never heard of these dudes? Like, they were the most accomplished dudes that I never heard of, and I was out the Bronx. I was like, yo, how come I never heard? And then when y'all came, so it's a wrap. So they good to go. Now looking forward.
Did you feel like energy in it? Did you? I looked in your eyes. You wanted to know where the fuck we came from.
Yo, Lee,
I would never forget that, man.
I was like, what part of the Bronx? I was like, I live in the Bronx my whole life. I don't know these things. How did I miss these things?
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And then I heard like the individual rhyming off the beats, off the free, let's get busy. I was like, oh, these dudes is goofy. It's not. I felt like it was nothing to tell y'all.
So natural. It was so natural, man.
I was just ready.
Yeah.
Then we went to the show. The show was off the chain. I was like, okay, so it's just a matter of time. I was happy for the X. I was like, the X, we got one.
And we met him.
We met him. We
can
say we sat next to them.
Yeah, because
we broke bread for an hour and change.
Look at bro, bro. No, because one thing about me, bro, and one thing about me, man, is that like I'm a fan when I hear good music. I don't care. I would let niggas know like, yo, bro, I'm fucking with you like that. And I was cheering. The way I felt about you guys is the same way I felt about Wu-Tang. But I felt even more because it was from our barrel. It was something to stand by, you know what I'm saying, and co-sign that officially. Like, nigga, this is us right now. It's our turn. You feel what I'm saying?
The last group
so
we
it was
had
a different thing.
Was Kaz. It was Kaz, Grandmaster Kaz, and Furious 5.
It was a different thing. You feel what I'm saying? It was a different thing.
Sugar Hill Gang.
So I was just,
you know what I'm saying?
I was just sitting there waiting, and I showed you guys like the playlist, like I had it in the playlist, bro. The playlist, like the music, and I'm listening every day, like, and I'm just waiting, like, yo, when it drop B, when it drop B,
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I told y'all,
son. There's very few hip hop cats. There's very few hip hop groups that could say if they threw a concert, they would get some veterans come through. They would get the young cats to come through. They would get the Latin community to come through, and they would get the eclectic rock star, that community. How many groups could say they covered all those areas? None. And they had that. I don't think they had it on purpose, but they had that.
It's not even. It's still not like that.
No, there's
It
nothing
still
like that.
still don't have that yet, and it's one of those things that like every handful of years it comes by. You know what I'm saying? Like every handful of years you get an Eminem, you get a
It's like a new edition.
Yeah, you get a new joint that brings you back to memory lane. You feel what I'm saying? And
So Slims, you said you got a joint that you said you was feeling. You got the new stuff there?
It was
I
good.
want to hear what Slims was
It was
feeling.
gonna be good for New York.
You can throw it down.
Can I hear what you was feeling,
I wanna
Slims?
see what you was feeling, bro. It's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good. It's all good.
I gotta hear that.
Slims is like, yo,
Yo,
I got
Slims is a hard critic, man.
Slims is like, I got a suit on. I'm not ready for none of this, man.
Slims don't like his music. Slims don't like his music. He'll throw his music in the trash. Yeah. Why Slim's joint be mad loud, but he be doing us dirty when he come to his shit.
Oh shit! Do I need this record, Mo? Where you get that from? Yo, send that to me, my nigga.
Next moment you're gone. Hey, there you hustle, trying to get me this cone. The streets is a chess game, so I'm pushing my palms. My mother knew she birthed a star from the day he was born. Became a man, transformed the Voltron. As long as I'm here, they quit with the strip and go. Let's go. I just bought a new set of tires, about to break them all in. Hey, step that I take is to put food on my plate in this jungle. I am an anchor. 45 Dutchess, I'm like, fuck it, let's get high to where they can't touch us. Better slow down, cause it's guaranteed a nigga gon' crash. Yeah. It's like I'm fighting the wall, trying to get me and my niggas to the top. Move through these cracks, though I don't sell rock. I'm laid back cool, but I make shit hot. Guaranteed a nigga duck when they hit a pop. When it's on his own, boy, that war don't stop. Why? Why not? For my homies, I would die at any second on the clock. Just picture what I envision. Got guard locked in the system, been loaded with ammunition. Down a highway, in and out of the lanes, we doing it my way. Let's go. Grimy niggas get sprayed. Cockroach type goons killing with the raid. You can't get the chill without the pain, but I'm getting money off of this whole pain.
Tomorrow, no stress, no pain. Majors, I got your back for sure. Let's shine like diamond rings. No, I won't change a thing. Just you and me together forever and ever.
When I hit him high, I hit him low. On your mark, get set, ready to go. left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. I enter the club with my right foot. Bottle popping, panty dropping. If you front me, stop it. If you pull it, to pop it. Lying. Oh yeah.
Warning.
When I hit him high, I hit him low. On your mark, get set, ready to go. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. I enter the club with my right foot. Bottle popping, panty dropping. If you front me, stop it. If you pull it, to pop it. Don't need the key to the game, call me the locksmith. I got a habit dropping hot shit. Watch this, roll with it, rock with it. I told her, baby, tip the boat, but don't drop with it. When I hit him high, I hit him low. On your mark, get set, ready to go. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. Every time I do it, I kill him dead. Why aim for the legs when I can aim for the head? Hard shit, lying on this broad shit. Warning, why enter the house when it's haunted? Roof on fire, everybody get low. Keep it jumping in this motherfucking water to fall. They don't know what they missing, others will tell them I'm different. Who ate the last piece of the cornbread? Mama left in the kitchen. Life is light as the ribbon, I'm focused, it's time to get it. Don't start if you cannot finish a race if you don't wanna win it. It's short or long distance, I'm hopping over hurdles, jumping the fences. And if it's about the paper, I'm all in it. When I hit him high, I hit him low. On your mark, get set, ready to go. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. She all up in my face, he hope she might look. Left foot, right foot. I blow a couple Bessie out my night look.
Fresh out the oven.
Yo, we need this. We need this. Cause there's no way that Slims can have it, or we can. We need this.
Cause this gonna be at
We
Music
need
and
this.
Bottles like, no, I got new exclusive. Leave anxious. I might get him to perform. I might get him to perform it.
AKA the Lion.
I changed my name, yo.
There you go.
You changing the name?
Changing the name.
You changing the name? You changing the game?
To what?
Changing the yo.
The Lion. Like
I just want to say right now, that joint right there, I don't even know where the hell I was at just now. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where could I be listening to that shit right there. It's so different.
Listen, man.
It's so different. Like, it's nothing. It sounds like nothing right now. Nothing.
But you know it.
But it's hard.
It's already in your head. I heard it one time. I already got it.
I'm thinking, like, do you dance with a chick and then punch her in the face? Like, this shit is
I already
crazy
got it.
right
It's the
now.
bounce joint. It's the bounce master.
Oh man.
You can't sit there and act like you ain't moving when you hear it. And that was that Slim's decibel. You put that on the
It's over.
on the bang boom.
It's over.
That's gonna move your body. So listen, we got 2 minutes
Oh
left.
man.
Lee,
Yo,
The Lion.
the Lion, man.
yeah.
I gotta say this, man. First of all, we appreciate you always hollering at us, man. You know what I mean? It's all love, man. I know you're a busy man, but you always make time for us. Let us know what's going on. We gotta see about this next chapter. You know what I mean? Because at this point, your talent, everybody's talent, something gotta fly.
Oh yeah.
Something gotta fly. It don't. You know what I mean? And I know what you're saying, because solo, you represent, a certain amount of energy, but as a group,
As a collective.
as a collective,
As
it
a
ends
collective.
everything. It changes everything. So I feel you in that. And but we still gotta get banging here. You know what I mean?
We're gonna definitely do that.
come through. Or we gonna come to y'all. We got the camera. We come to y'all, do something exclusive. I know we're gonna talk after this about what's happening.
Big video coming up with this record right here.
Get out of here.
Dances, I'm getting bebop dancers, Harlem shakers. I'm getting everybody to come out.
Mm.
Everybody got to pull this. The roof is gonna be on fire on this.
That shit's gonna be
So
a
you
circus.
This right here. This
It's gonna be a
record right
circus.
here, we gonna learn something on this.
It's gonna be a circus. It's gonna be a circus.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah. And you got to. It's one of those. And see what
So I want everybody to stand up, man. We're going to follow the Lions movement. That's what's going on right now. The Lions movement.
How you spelling
Word up.
it? THEDA. How you doing it?
Yeah. No. THE.
THA.
Yeah.
DA.
However you want to spell it, that's what it is.
Nah, but you know, I thank God for the experience I had with the Rowdy Boys and all that, man. Just to know, you know what I'm saying, and go through things that you never put yourself in a position to go through again.
Absolutely.
And that's just what it is right now.
You had to learn.
You know what I'm
from
saying?
it.
I learned. You know what I'm saying?
And okay, we're gonna wrap it up real quick, but shout out to the Lion for getting it off his chest and letting it be known without disrespecting
Absolutely.
or nothing, you know, but letting it be known like, yo, I'm not fucking with y'all, you know, blah say blah, you're fucked up. You fucked up a good thing.
Damn sure did.
You fucked up a great thing.
But I will say this, hip hop point of view, we out. Shout out to the Lion. Shout to the whole, you know, the music movement. We're gonna talk afterwards, promos and pictures. Thanks for everybody signing in on live. We appreciate you.
You already know. Shout out to Slavia. You know what I'm saying? She in the building. Nawan, Zay, Naya. We out here, baby.
They know, wanna everybody say free Chico. I don't trust nobody, no. Yeah, I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck rock for fast, man, get your money up. Jody pop for the dollar, get your money up. Got my paper to the ceiling, get your money up.
I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. Super fly Jimmy Snooker, I'm off the rope with it. My African man came off the boat with it. Said he got it for the low, I had to go get it. The more money you make, the more you gon' spend it. If ain't by the dollar, 24/7, round the clock, I'm by my dollar. Pop my collar when they see me, all these bitches wanna holler. Got 100 goons in the club in case it's a problem. Hey, on the edge, don't push me over. You got that Drake, got that controller. Hey, I don't trust nobody. Them storyteller niggas make you kill somebody. Hey, I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. I say, hold not down, I get your money up. I'm out here hustling till the sun is up. I got the bag and I'ma put it up. Listen, I'm #1 cause ain't no runners up. I'm about to make a movie. Lights, cameras, action, let's wrap it up like the doobie. Hands on my body. They don't like how I do me. Shine bright like some jewelry. What the hell they gon' do with me? Hey, wanna know what I hate though? Wanna run for the peso? Can't stop me. Now I've been hustling for days though. Time flies, where the day go? Nigga, watch me. Man, I've been doing this right here a long time. Man, I bet you need my 45, you try to stop mine. I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. I see you while they hating, get your money up. Heck crack for fast, man, get your money up. Shorty pop for the dollar, get your money up. Stack my paper to the ceiling, get your money up. 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 Get your money up.
headquarters.